My goodness. This is a big episode. Today on the podcast, You're Here podcast, welcome back, welcome home. We have Avery Dunn, a.k.a. Sophie Dodgens in the building. Sophie, a.k.a. Avery, I don't know what to call you anymore. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm so excited.
I mean,
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, Avery, we've been lucky enough to work in the past, plays my daughter in Wayward Kin. And boy, has it been a wild ride, huh?
Yep.
How you feeling?
Crazy.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm really excited for the movie.
Me too.
It's going to be good.
Me too. We haven't seen it yet, right? Together, we haven't watched it.
Whoa.
No, you've seen it, right?
Yes.
I just haven't.
You haven't seen it. Together, we haven't watched it, but
I feel like
Yeah,
this is
they're
such a
gonna
long
watch
time
it.
coming,
oh man,
you know?
yeah.
Even just this episode.
Oh, this episode's been
Right?
coming for a while. Yeah, I've been waiting to get you on here, Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, have you been like chatting with your friends in high school? Like now you're on your way out of high school, you're transitioning into the collegiate world. Have you been chatting with friends about like your first feature film and like are they going to come out and watch with you? Like what like I don't know, it's just a crazy thing to be in high school and have a feature film under your belt.
Hagen, career coaching guys. Don't be like Mikey. Go get a job.
Don't be
all
like
right?
him.
Get it if you're getting out of college, if you lost your job, you got laid off, you don't know how to get back into the workforce. You got to separate yourself. You got to know how to answer those questions. You know, you got to know.
Who are they going to?
You're going to go to Coach O at O'HagenCareerCoaching.com. He's got multiple packages, mock interviews, one-on-ones, following up actual interviews that you maybe did bad. You're going to get your resume checked. You're going to learn how to use LinkedIn. You're going to get access to a whole network. 40 years of experience this guy has. Coach O.
It's about
He's been
who
doing
you know.
it forever.
It's about who you know
networking.
Sometimes. Yep.
That's what networking is, man.
Yep.
You got to use it to your disposal. If you want to win, go to O'HagenCareerCoaching.com. Anytown Actors Lab.
Guys, you want to learn how to act? You don't know how to do it. I know where to send you. I know the right place. It's AnytownActorsLab.com. If you haven't yet, check out the TikTok, guys.
Yup.
He's giving it away for free.
Yup.
The man is giving away free knowledge about acting. He's got so much experience. We wouldn't send you anywhere else, of course. If you want to learn to act truthfully under imaginary circumstances and be impulsive, just like the best actors you're seeing out there, go check it out. AnytownActorsLab.com.
It's not your fault. And shout out to the patrons, patreon.com/YourHerePod. That's the best way to support us. You want to throw us a bone? We love you and thank you for everyone that supported us so far. You're Here Podcast. Patreon.com/YourHerePod.
Like and subscribe. Boing. I know you've been doing a lot of musical theater and you've been doing a lot of plays, but this is a different thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've been telling my high school friends and posting on my stories, so a lot of people see it. I know most of the Sapphires, my drill team, are going to come. Also, it's like funny because we filmed it sophomore year. So for those like 2 weeks of school that I had to miss games and stuff for Sapphires, like those old Sapphires remember that. And now they're like, some of them are trying to come back to watch it because now they're like sophomores in college, but they remember whenever I was just a sophomore, like filming the movie. So it's cool. But I think a lot of people are trying to come out.
That's awesome. And who are the Sapphires for Mikey? I don't think he knows who the Sapphires are.
Oh, that's my drill team. I'm on like the dance team at my school.
Avery,
Ones with like the big boots.
can we go over what you've done in high school? Like what things you're a part of and like what you studied at and what you trained at and what groups you're in?
Okay, this is kind of a lot, but let me think. I'm on the drill team. I've been on it for 4 years. I'm a social officer. Yeah.
Okay.
I am a part of National Honor Society. I take a lot of AP courses. I'm not going to go over all of them. It's a bit too much. And then theater-wise, I don't do theater at my high school, but I do it at North Texas Performing Arts, which is like a separate little organization that I've been a part of since 3rd grade.
Beautiful. Man.
Yeah.
And
I'm a nanny.
there you go. Wow.
That's a lot.
Come on.
On a young person's shoulders.
on.
That's a lot, man.
What were you doing at that age?
None of that. None of that. Playing sports. That was it.
I want to ask you how, because over the past couple of years with like different people we've talked with, I know a big one that comes up, like young talents.
Oh yeah.
In storytelling and movies and acting and just the arts. Like there's so many bright just kids that are doing so good and working so hard. And I can see Avery is already like that. And she's so talented in the movie.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what does that do for you? Like to see that blossom? Because, you know, when you wanted to start acting, you know, your whole journey, people have heard it a million times on the podcast.
Yeah.
But seeing like just people like really learning to love it and getting into it at a younger age. And like, I feel like that's just very fulfilling. Like you being able to offer that first feature film for an 18-year-old or what was it, 16?
15 at the time.
15.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine that for you. Like, I don't know. Like, can you say anything about that?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a purity of like, it just seemed like Avery loved telling stories. Like, I think what it does for me is it just inspired me. It filled me up with energy. Like it was a very tough story to tell in a lot of ways, but Avery was such a light in the whole process of it. She was so inspiring and like full of energy, and also just really she was like a conductor of good energy between people. Like she'd show up to set and she'd have Celsiuses for everybody and like be telling jokes and everyone's laughing around Avery. Like that's who she is. And it just was such, for me, it was such a light in a difficult environment for me personally. Yeah. You know? But yeah, to see her at that age doing it was just like, man, like, I don't know, just super inspiring, man. Very inspiring. Yeah, she inspired me in a ton of ways. Yeah. Yeah. And now she's a young woman. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Avery.
No.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm just such a fan of hers, man.
Yeah.
Such a fan.
I could tell. Dave would just like, when he came back to reality.
Yeah.
You were just like, this kid is just the best.
She's
like
the best.
Just killed it, did so well, and you couldn't stop. And how sad it was to leave him.
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh, I know.
I know.
Was it tough?
How was it for you?
Oh my God. It was so sad to leave each other because like you became my dad and Katie became my mom. And then I was like, no, we can't leave. Like, I don't know. I just got so established in our like family relationship, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's crazy. But I mean, also on the flip side, like that, I was inspiring for you. Like you guys were completely inspiring to me because I had never done anything movie wise or film ever before. And so it was completely new. And also to see that like, okay, like there's people that are like pursuing film and everything and working actors, but they're also Christian and like have the same values as me and stuff was really inspiring because that's very rare. And I love it.
Oh, that's so cool, man. That's so cool, dude.
I know you kind of just mentioned, Avery, you not doing movies and stuff. How did you, or maybe you guys can both talk about it because, you know, Adam, part of the Anytown Actors Lab, started it.
Yeah.
Is, you know, an acting teacher. And
for sure,
obviously your kind of practice and everything, the way you do through like Meisner and stuff. I know when I did a short film with Dave, like I had to get used to seeing him get into character and I was kind of freaked out a little bit.
This is great.
You know, I feel like, was it interesting for you to, was it interesting for you to see how the process is for them?
Yeah, like
compared to like theater or something?
What were your impressions like when you got around us a bit? What was your impression?
Well, I mean, because we did the first meeting at like my parents' office and like kind of just talked over things once I had actually gotten cast. And that was very insightful because I was scared of Katie a little bit when I was like yelling.
She is terrifying.
But also like I love her so much. And I needed to see that. And it was great. But yeah, on set, like it's just so different from theater because like we probably shouldn't be doing this, but we'll be like goofing off backstage, like just doing whatever, and then we'll be like, all right, time to dance, and it's like all good, no worries. But then like with the movie, I mean, I got on set and I was like, anyone want a Celsius? And I see like Dave and Kate in their separate corners. Like,
Dave's in jail, just in the corner. Just Don't talk to me.
Not the time to interrupt right now. Yeah. So it was just a lot more of like getting used to getting into it more and really like being able to kind of be at a place where you can just like start into the scene wherever you're at. And also it's so different from theater where you don't just like get into the scene and go and then like keep moving on with the story. Like it could be we get into it and then like film it however many times and like you just got to stay riled up between takes or stay in character and find a way to just kind of like keep being in that mentality. So that was really interesting. But I mean, I've like used those skills. I have a playlist for every character I play now. I think it's so fun.
Cool. Very
awesome.
cool.
A little piece of film that comes with me.
That's awesome, Avery. That's so cool, man.
Wow.
Yeah, first impressions were like I think I was a little like because I just made it my job to like I wanted her to feel comfortable with me.
Yeah.
But I also knew like that Katie wanted to kill me. So it was like a hard like thing, you know, like it made for in the story, of course. It made for a hard tightrope to walk with Avery, but for me, when I met Avery, what I saw was like just like pure light. She showed up with like this notebook full of like tabs, and you were telling me about dude, right away I fell in love. I was like, she's the coolest person ever. Way cooler than I ever was. She was like, I write letters to my friends, and you know, I think letters are really good to exchange between friends. I always write little notes to them and stuff. And then everything was like kind of like coordinated in the journals and like she just had such a way of doing things already. And I think that's what like the more I find out about you, the more I'm impressed with just you as a person. Like your dad was showing me like videos of you as a kid, and like you had I feel like you just have such a great understanding of who you are at such a young age, and you're so driven and you know what you want. It just seems that way to me. Like you step out on the stage and you do it. You're fearless in a lot of ways to me when I look at you. And it's so cool. And to me, like, I'm lucky that I got to know you and we've become so close because like, I'm just like a fan, like cheering on this young person who is so cool in my eyes, you know? And we got to spend that time together. But yeah, my first impression was, she's just so sure of herself and she's so confident and fearless and, willing to jump in with the adults and like play and like tell stories. And it was like you were just game for it all. Like it was impressive. It was very impressive. Because I imagine as a kid, I'd be like, oh God, what did I get myself into, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My first impression of you was like just teddy bear. You stayed that way.
Thanks. Oh, cool.
Dang.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go. Even with that huge beard and everything.
Come on, man.
You looked rough, man.
Teddy bear. That was the goal.
I mean, no, but you've always like you said, like you wanted to build a good relationship with me in like out of the movie and in the movie circumstances.
For sure.
While like Katie also just wasn't liking you very much. But like, I don't know. I feel like we built a really good relationship from the get-go. We were able to click pretty fast,
Definitely.
into that like dad-daughter thing.
Yeah, that was one of those like you hope for it, but you don't know until you get there.
Yeah.
Man, was it like, again, God had a hand in that one, I think, because it felt like a very seamless relationship built very, very quickly. And by the end of it, Avery, that last day, woo, man, we can't reveal nothing, but boy, I still think about that day, dude. That saying like
the flu after that day, like I was so emotional. I got the flu. My immune system must have been
Just shut down.
dude.
Like,
It was everything. It was all of it. It was everything. And that's like people when people watch the film, I think Avery, that's something that people are going to go back to. Like I know I will. And I still talk about that with Adam and Katie, and like I bring it up to you sometimes. Like she was put in a position where like she's going into a circumstance she has to act where she's in a family that's ripped apart and there's two sides and she's being pulled back and forth. And by the end of the film, her heart is just on the table. Like it's incredible. Like I had a front row seat to it. And to do that, dude, like you haven't been put in that position before, acting or in life, and you just were this like, you were there with me 100%, dude. I still get like freaked out by it. Like it chokes me up. And like leaving you that day on set, I was like, man, we shared something. We really know each other. And like Avery and Dave know each other, and we care for each other, and we love each other. And I'm always going to be so grateful to you for that. I will always sing your praises. I will always go to bat for you in any capacity, because I just think not only are you a great talent, you're just an incredible person, dude. And you've been that since I met you. You've just been a great, great person with a huge heart, and you got so much to give people. And this is the Dave Sappy. Now, here it comes. I can't help it. I knew this was going to happen when Avery came on. I knew this was going to happen. But
so your little inkling of still being a dad.
Yeah, I can't help it.
I couldn't have like been able to put my heart on the line if you weren't making it a situation where you were also putting your heart fully on the line, and I felt comfortable enough to do so myself as well.
Thanks, dude.
You know, it had to be a shared thing. So it was definitely, it was shared. It was hard, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was like a really raw, bittersweet feeling.
Yeah, totally. But we always have that. Have that. Yeah, dude. Are you nervous for these screenings coming up? Are you excited, nervous? Like, what are you feeling? What's the balance of emotions going on?
I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. It's a big mix. I mean, I feel like there's just so much anticipation, and I'm literally not even worried about like, I feel like no matter what, I'm going to be proud of the work, because I feel like I feel like we put so much heart into it, and like, especially like you guys and your story writing and everything. And like, I know I'm going to be proud of it no matter what. It's more of just like, this sounds so petty and dumb, but the fact that I was a sophomore in high school, like the way I'm going to look in it, I'm just like, oh no, like I'm dreading that, but I'll get over that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just don't think that I'm currently at the age where it's like, no, like you look so cute. You're so little. Like I'm at the age where it's like, that's still embarrassing, but give me a few years and it'll be fine. I think most of my nerves also come from like how I'm going to react in the audience. 'Cause I don't want to like be like ugly crying, 'cause it can get pretty out there. But hopefully the screening where like it won't be everyone will help me
for sure,
get out any processed emotions.
I feel like we're all gonna be ugly crying. I just have a hunch like it's gonna be a lot of ugly crying. I do feel that way, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like just bawling. I feel it already. But what are some moments, Avery, from like your memory on set, like being in your first film, like that stick with you, that you still have, like you still think about? It's
hard. Like on film, or like just on the set?
Just on the set, just being there, just being around the people. Like
I remember playing tetherball the first day. I remember making Jordan smile, and he was so like stone cold. Like he was like turning on his little camera, and I was like, Jordan. And I made him smile, and I was so proud. And afterwards, he gave me like this little film Velcro.
He did,
like adorable thing. I'll have to. Yeah, and I was like, oh my goodness.
He gave you one of his patches. It was a patch.
Yes, he gave me a patch. Yes, he gave me a patch.
Yeah.
And it's on my game day bag for Sapphires. I kept it.
Wow.
It's like a smiley face. I love it so much. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyway, so that means a lot to me. But also, I remember the day we filmed the disc golf. Yeah. What it's called?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I mind. Anyway, but I just remember that, and I remember it being really funny the whole time, and also working on our handshake.
Yes.
I remember multiple times of Katie coming up to me in between takes and going, I don't want you to hate me. I love you in real life. And me going, I love you too. It's okay. Like, it's okay. I love you. It's okay. And I remember my mom being like, you okay? Like, I just saw the fear in your eyes. And I'm really scared. And I was like, Mom.
Yeah.
But just lots of fun little moments.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There was a ton. I loved your father was teaching me how to throw it like that day.
Yes.
Because he's an avid disc golfer, right? Like he's done it many times.
Yeah, he did a lot in college. He doesn't do as much anymore, but he's still got that.
Oh yeah.
Got you.
He's in the film too. Brent, be ready. You're in the film.
Is that where it comes from?
No, he's just everyone keep an eye out because Brent makes his debut on the film.
Oh wow.
Yeah. How do you feel? Like your parents to me are like the best. Like I'm so inspired by your dad. Your mom is this fantastic, well-rounded human being. I'm such a fan of your family. Like when you were going through the process, like for us, it was so important that your family, your father and your mother trusted us and felt comfortable enough for you to jump in and play and have fun and enjoy the process. And it's not going to be an easy one. Like you're going to see fighting, you're going to see, anger and resentments, and they're going to come out. So to be exposed to that, like your parents had to okay that first. And it was like when you were looking at your parents through this process, if you can remember, like, what do you remember from them? Like I know they're very supportive of you and your dream. But do you think about them and like what they put on the line to trust us and, like get you in there?
100%. Yeah. I begged to audition for Disney, like literally my entire childhood career. And they always said no, always, never.
Wow.
And this was the first opportunity that came around, like that they were open to because it came from Miss Deanna Stone. And I mean, they really do trust her. And they were like, and she was like, these are good people. Like, this is a good process. I think that you should meet with them. And so whenever they met with you, though, I think that they laid the trust completely in y'all's hands. I mean, I think that they wanted, like, of course, it to work out for me and like, so they wanted to support me. But I think that the minute that they knew that they could trust y'all and that like y'all had very similar values to theirs and like wanted the same things for me and the movie and everything, that they were all on board and really wanted it. And we were all so happy whenever I got the role. But then also, I mean, it's incredible how much that they did end up putting on the line and just letting me doing the movie and supporting me and driving me to filming every single day and being there for me. And also just understanding that like some days after filming, I wanted to come and just talk all the way home. And some days I wanted to get in the car and just be silent and just kind of respecting my boundaries on set. And that like, I sometimes need something different because of how different the filming days were and how it was a different process for me. But they just supported me through it and made it as easy as it could be. So I appreciate them.
Oh, they're awesome, man. Brett and Renee.
They're the best.
I love them too.
Yeah. You talked a lot about them.
They're fantastic. They're fantastic.
Avery, you think you're going to do more movies, you think? Or, because I know you did a lot of theater, right?
Too. Yeah, I'm going to college for theater, but I am so open to movies. And also all the programs I'm currently looking at, you take film classes. Because, I mean, I feel like nowadays it's one of those things where, like, if you're getting trained in theater, you need to be as well-rounded as possible. So why not train in film? And, I mean, the reason why I want to do, like, musical theater instead of acting or film is just because I love dancing and singing. And obviously I love acting too. But it's like, I feel like it's more very special circumstances that you're able to also sing and dance in a movie. So that's something where obviously I want to get the training for it, but I have no idea if any opportunities will arise. I hope they do. I'd love to be in another movie.
What's like your favorite, I don't know, plays or just pieces of art?
Oh, I love that question. Favorite piece.
Or what got you into all this? Or why do you want to do all that?
That's 7 questions, Mike.
Sorry.
That's 7 of them.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Okay, she got it.
I got it. My favorite work of art. Actually, no. I'm gonna rephrase that question. Well, my favorite show, like I guess, is Anastasia because I saw it. It was the first Broadway show I ever saw, and I remember being in the theater and like there's these like cherry blossom trees, like shadows of them falling, and like I don't know, just in the movement quality on stage. I remember just becoming like obsessed and just like bawling in the theater to like just ambient music on stage. No one had even entered yet, but I was just like, this is so beautiful. And I kept watching it and I was like, I need to be her. I need to be her. I need to be in the show. I need to like do theater. And so I guess that's like my favorite show just because I have such a like strong memory of being so little. My parents being like, you could be her one day. Me being like, I will. But my favorite, I don't know, my favorite work of art. That's a hard question.
No. I think you answered great. Like, what got you into, that was what I was going for.
Yeah, it's a great question.
Okay, I got you. But basically, whenever I was little, I used to do competitive dance. And then I think that's a lie. I used to do dance. I was going to do competitive dance. I was about to go into it, and audition for like the company and whatever.
Wow.
But before my parents wanted to dedicate, like if I would have done company, it would have been every single day after school, like however many hours. And I would have been in third grade, like it's way too serious, traveling around to different competitions. And I wasn't very passionate about dance. I always complained about going like every single day. Just, I don't know why, I just did. And so they signed me up for a summer theater camp and I went for a week. And I remember I came home on the first day of the camp and I was like, Mom, I'm a serial killer in the play you're going to see on Friday. And I was in third grade, and my mom was like, what? And she took me to theater the next day. And I didn't know what a serial killer was, but it was like, it was a pun where I like held a cereal box and was like, I hate it. And like they called it a serial killer, but I didn't know. Anyway, and so I literally thought it was just a serial killer. Like I didn't know what those were. Anyway. Just fun fact. But I did that camp, and then I remember I was like, I need to audition for Cinderella because I was obsessed with princesses. So I auditioned for Cinderella, which was like my first like full play, like 3 months. And I got the Herald. Even though in my audition, I like sang for the first time in forever. And my director, I like so distinctly remember this. Lindsay Letter. Love her. Anyway, but I remember she was like, honey, like, what role do you want to be in? I was like, I don't know, maybe a mouse. And in my mind, I was like, Cinderella, you want to be Cinderella. But I couldn't say that out loud. I was like, I can't say that I want the lead. I can't say I want the lead. She just asked if this was my first show ever. And I said, yes. Anyway, so I was like, maybe a mouse or something. And then I got the Herald, and I had one line, and it was the best line in the show. Anyway.
What was the line? What was the line?
Hear ye, hear ye.
There we go.
With the little trumpet.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. So you couldn't get it out to say, I want Cinderella. I want it.
Yeah, no. I mean, it was too big of an ask for my first show. I was self-aware.
Yeah, you seem to be so self-aware. Like even as a baby, like incredibly self-aware.
Yeah, I think it's the two therapist parents, probably.
There you go. There you go.
Very much social.
That's what it is.
Still.
Yeah. I forgot about that, but yes, you're right. That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense.
But to answer the last part of your question, so sorry that took so long.
Ahead.
You see how she brings it back? The professionalism.
A lot better than you.
She stayed right on it.
A lot better.
Here we go.
And me.
I feel like now that I'm actually on track to doing theater, which never thought in middle school. Like, I think I always thought I will continue doing theaters and throughout my life. Like, I saw adults in my life doing community theaters and stuff, which, like, obviously that I still could be led to that path. I have no idea what's going to happen. And I do think I'll be a part of theater for the rest of my life. But I think I really want to pursue it because theater is like I think we've kind of established I'm a very type A person from everything about me. But theater is like the one place where it's like, okay, there doesn't really have to be a plan, actually. Actually, you don't really have to you don't have to stress. You don't have to like plan out every minute of your life because theater is like, okay, you can explore, you can be whoever you want. And it's kind of my place where I let myself just roam free and I don't like think that there's necessarily a right answer. I used to think there was like a right answer to every scene, but it's kind of nice that theater, like there's never going to be a perfect interpretation of anything because it's all subjective. You can always grow. It can always get better. It can always get worse. Like it's always changing. And I just love that so much. And I love that like there's not necessarily a stopping point because I think it just makes the opportunities endless. I mean, you could do like Anastasia 100 different ways. And I love that. I love being able to see different interpretations and just dive in and stuff. So that's why I want to do theater. And also like, it's the one place where, yeah, I don't really feel a lot of like stress or anxiety or anything about life. I kind of just like leave everything at the door and let myself just work. And I like it. So, yeah.
Great answer.
Pro.
Yeah.
She's made for it.
She's good at this.
She's made for this
She's
stuff.
good
man.
at this.
I know. I've been telling him for years. I've been saying, just wait. Just wait. You're going to be freaked out. I told you. Didn't I say that?
You did. You've said that a lot.
Come on,
I hear it
man.
every other month.
So, Avery, where you're at now, we're gearing up to go to college. We're gearing up to the next chapter. You're kind of speaking about it. I know. So what is that? What is that hand over face? Like, what is that reaction? Do you feel excited for this next chapter of your life?
Yes.
You're
Oh
excited.
my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Sorry. This reaction is to the fact that I still don't know where I'm going.
And that's okay.
But
That's fine.
that's going to be figured out. Just give it like 2 weeks.
That's right.
Movie time, all
There you go.
gonna be okay.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, when I get there,
They'll do an
you-
announcement.
when I get there, you're going to have probably an answer.
There you go.
No, I will. I've already decided that I am dropping a commitment post Monday, April 21st.
This is my one of my favorite things about Avery.
Yeah.
She will set a date and time and say, I already know that on this day at this time, this is going to be happening and I'm doing this. Can I say, and we can cut this out. Can I say, you know what I'm going to say? This is one of my favorite things I've ever experienced. And it's early. So this is when I knew I was like, this girl's the coolest girl I've ever met. She goes, we were on set. We were hanging out the back of this truck and we were doing the scene where we're getting to know each other. And it's like I just got to pick her up. So I'm just trying to like reinforce this. I'm trying to build this relationship back. So I'm asking her, asking about her life. And in between takes, we're talking. And I said, and she brings up, I said, so, do you have a boyfriend? And she goes, no, but I will tomorrow. And I was like, what? I said, wait, what do you mean? She goes, I'm asking him out and we're going to be dating tomorrow. And sure enough, tomorrow, the next day, she was dating the same boyfriend she has
What?
right now. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's so cool.
It was the coolest thing I've
What?
ever heard. Because I was like, she just
Yeah.
said, I will tomorrow.
Ugh.
You know how scared I was to like ask a
Yeah.
girl out? And
Oh,
she
trust
just
me, I
said,
do.
nope, tomorrow, I'm 15, I'm going to have my boyfriend. And she
Yeah.
did.
And but do you know what's funnier? Is I didn't even ask him. He asked me. I was planning
what?
on it, but he asked me. I knew.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's that awareness. You knew.
What the?
You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry to
That
cut
was
you off.
so
Avery's just,
funny. Oh my
you're just,
But I had to
you're
bring
just
that
so
up.
cool.
Isn't she the coolest?
Yeah.
She's my daughter. Back off, man. That's my daughter. Sorry. Go ahead, Avery. I apologize. You were talking about your excitement for this next stage and that by Monday you're going to have that post up and committed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, not this next Monday. 2 Mondays.
2 Mondays.
I'm not gonna.
That's right. I'm
Give
sorry.
it-
Yeah. Hey, don't rush her.
2 Mondays.
don't
You've
worry.
got time. You've got time.
Just wanna set realistic
I love that.
expectations from. Anyway, but yeah, I think that I'm really excited just to like have something to obsess over, to be honest. Because I'm someone who, like, I can make the best out of any situation, honestly. Like, if I just know what the situation is. But the fact that right now I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it is kind of like, okay, well, I don't really know whether to obsess over this school or this school. And also, I don't want to obsess over a school that's not going to let me in. So it's kind of like, I just want an answer. But it's okay. We're being patient.
That's right.
We're learning patience.
That's right. I love that.
Yeah.
It's all a lesson.
1 second. My dog,
Oh, yeah,
ahead.
please go ahead.
Ellen.
Let me check where we're at. I didn't put the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm back. But
35?
Yeah.
What is, Avery, what is something like you would tell your 10-year-old or yeah, let's say like 15-year-old self, because that's when I met you. What would you tell your 15-year-old self?
a lot of things. I would say I had to answer this in. Wait, did you say you saw my other interview?
I did.
I did. I didn't see it. What? Okay. Anyway,
You didn't
well, I
see it?
answered that question in there, but maybe it's not in the clip. So
I didn't see it in the
hopefully I'm
clip.
not being redundant. But basically, I would probably tell my 15-year-old self, like, just to kind of soak up every moment, because, like, especially right now, it's hitting a lot more than it has been even the senior year. And this whole year has just been so much stress and, like, a lot with the college audition process. But I feel like no matter what, like, whenever I was with my friends, I was with them, and, like, I've been trying to be very present, and I wish that 15-year-old me would have done that. I actually think the movie was a place where I was very present in the filming and atmosphere, but there were many areas in my life where just it was always, okay, well, what has to be done next? Well, what do we have to plan for next? And I'm still like that, but with my own time. But I just feel like whenever you're around people, like, you really need to appreciate their presence in your life, because there's just so many times where with the people around me, like, especially at NTPA, it's like, you don't know it's going to be your last show with them, and they're never going to, like, want to come back for theater, and then it just is. And you didn't even appreciate that they were there because you thought, oh, well, we'll just hang out in the next show. And it's like, no, like, you should soak up every moment and live in the moment no matter what. And you can worry about the future another time. At the end of the day, even if I'm, like, not stressing as much as I normally am, I'm probably stressing more than the next person, meaning that it's probably all going to be okay. And I don't know, I just feel like letting things be. And I am now a very strong believer in everything happens for a reason. 15-year-old Avery was not. 15-year-old Avery was like, why is everything happening like this to every bad thing that happened in my life? But now, I don't know, I feel like it's easier to accept change when you know that it's happening for a reason.
Very nice.
My dog's trying to get back in.
Oh, go right ahead. Go get him. My God. She just walks off after that.
Just drops it on
You
you.
see what I'm saying?
Just drops it on you. Then we sit here like, well, I was terrible.
That's what I mean about being inspired by her.
Yeah.
She just reminded me. You have to take stock of the people around you while they're around you
Yeah, dude.
and be present.
You do.
Are you trying to say something?
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you too, man. Love you.
Love you, buddy. Man, you just floored me again. You did it again, kid. Yeah. I'm glad that you feel that way about where you're at today, and that you're so keenly aware of how important it is to be with the people you're with while you're with them. Because I know at your age, I was definitely looking ahead a lot, and it's very easy to do that. And yeah, you're never going to be at this point with these people in this age again. So it's a beautiful thing to just be soaking it up and enjoying it. I think you're doing the right thing, dude. And of course, your head's on your shoulders, like exactly where it's supposed to be. And that's great. That's great. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Man, I wonder, Avery, if you were gonna like, if someone was going to go see this film, like, why do you think they should go see it? Why do you think people should go see Wayward Kin, and what do you hope they get from it?
Okay, it's a tough one.
I'm sorry. I know I tried to answer it like
No.
an hour ago, and I
could've.
struggled
He was
so
having a tough
badly.
time.
So take your time. Whatever
No,
the
it's
answer is, it's good.
All good. Oh, did you do like your own interview for this?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. We
I
were
sure
trying.
did,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
We tried.
Are you gonna do like a compilation?
Yeah, you're gonna be surprised on the night. I think we have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we'll see
I'm
what we'll see what
Okay,
happens. I don't know.
Okay. I think. Wait, why do I think people should come see Wayward Kin, and what do I hope they get out of it?
Yeah, you're so good at this.
Okay.
You are so good at
Okay.
this.
Well, I just.
Let her talk.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think. I think that everyone should come to Wayward Kin, because I think that honestly, every single person, no matter what their background is, no matter what their family status is, anything, there's something you can take out of it. I mean, I feel like there's so many messages, whether they're like point blank in the story or like more hidden behind the big ones. I feel like there's so many just like small messages and tiny things that you can learn from like such a broken family, and also for like families that are broken to, well, we're all broken, so everyone can learn from it. But I just mean families that feel broken at the moment, they can go and see like a relatable experience of something that is actually happening. Like, it's not just them in the world, and feel kind of a sense of peace that like other people are also feeling the same way as they are, to the point where it's important enough to make a movie about it. Like, sometimes I feel like there's big movies about so many like large ideas of life and just these huge things, and we don't really focus on like the casual but like small, like big moments to small people. Like, this focuses literally on three people's like little dynamic relationship and just zooms in on that. But those three people kind of encapsulate like humanity itself and just how broken we are, but how we can mend things like by just sticking together. And I don't know, I just think there's so many messages throughout the entire thing. And I think even watching it more than once, like, it's one of those movies where you can get something different out of it every single time. And I feel like at the end, like, you're only ever going to leave with love. I mean, the ending scene, like, you're not going to leave. I mean, you'll feel a little heartbroken probably, but like, I feel like at the end, it's just always going to be that bittersweet feeling. Love.
Beautifully said. Take notes, man.
I know. Oh man. Dang. Okay. Avery, that was so well done. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you for
Really
that. You said it wonderfully.
Yeah.
That's
you
what
said, you said everything that we recorded in 1 hour.
and he said it so succinctly and just you're just so bright. You're so bright. I'm stunned, man.
I have a question.
Please, Mike.
Avery, why do you want to tell stories? Whether it be through theater or wanting to take on this opportunity, like what do you hope for, or what do you get out of it? Or, maybe what do you hope for through telling stories
What I hope for?
or doing theater,
Well, yeah, no, I feel like storytelling, like every single story, no matter how ridiculous it is. This one is not a ridiculous one, but like some theater shows, like, I feel like everything is so interpretable, and like even shows like You're in Town, which is like the most random, like stupid show, but like it has deep meanings. Like, it does. It can talk about like, it can be viewed as the government today. It can be modernized. It can be like taken back years. I feel like every story that's told like has a meaning, and everything was written for a purpose. Like, no one just sits down and writes an entire musical, an entire score and script and is like, don't really know the purpose of that one, but let's roll it out. Like, that's not how it works. Everything has purpose behind it, and everything that is like put onto Broadway or like is a theater show or a movie or something is something that someone put work into and life into. And like, I feel like being able to like bring it back to life through like theater and acting is just so cool. I think it's incredible that I can be a storyteller and do that. And I hope that people like see the beauty in it that I do. I hope that people kind of understand like how important it is to hear people's stories. Cause also I think about it all the time. I don't know what our world would be without art. Like, art is the storytelling of the world, and I really do not know what we would do without it. And so that's why I think that like things like theater and just like expressive works of art are so important to be able to speak for everyone. And yeah, I mean, I'm being redundant. I am. But I just mean that I feel like everyone has a story to be told, and I want every story to be told as best as I can. I can't represent everyone in the world, obviously, but to the point that I can, I want to not only share stories, but also kind of be like that person. No, I don't know where I'm going with that thought. Anyway, but I like to share the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your best to share, the stories of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
It's a
think
beautiful thing, the beauty in it.
I'm in line with you, Avery, about the importance of story, dude. It's so important. And clearly you were born to, like, God gives us gifts. And if we accept those gifts and we move forward with those gifts, like, we can be of service to each other. And I think, yeah, I saw up close and personal what that is and what kind of like light you are in that service and your expression. And it is important. It is very important. It's music, what gets people through days sometimes. And it's a sculpture that reminds people like, wow, beauty is a thing I forgot. Or, your expression in this film is going to say to a kid, like, I have a voice. And it deserves to be heard, what I feel. And
Yeah.
that is important. And I'm so glad, I'm not surprised at all again, but I'm just glad. It's amazing. It's a miracle that someone as young as you was able to see the beauty in story, in music, in color, in expression, and to pick up that ball and run with it yourself. That's the inspiring thing. I think you asked me in the beginning what I saw. Like, that's it. That's what inspires me. As you get older, and it's like it becomes, life can become more, how do I say it? Just challenging in some corners of it. There's less protection. You're more on your own a bit, and things will come up against you. But I think if you hold on to why, like Mike asked you, why, your why, I think you have a whole lifetime to continue to express yourself and be a vessel for what God is ultimately sending you to express, like His light. So I'm just glad I was able to see that light up close, and it's definitely impacted me in so many ways these last few years. And it's important. Like, it's important, and I'm glad it's important, is what I'm trying to say. It's important. Yeah, dude. Very important. Avery, if Mike and I were dogs, what dogs would we be?
Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Wait, I don't know many names of breeds. Wait, can
It's
I
okay.
look up breeds
You can
real
look
quick?
them up. You can look them up.
Okay.
Go with your
Because
gut.
if I know breeds, then I feel like I can very much.
Okay.
I know what I am.
What are you? How about we start with you?
I'm a long-haired wiener dog for sure.
It's Abby.
Oh,
I'm not-
Cousin's dog.
yes. The long.
The cutest dog in the world.
Yeah.
The cutest dogs in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Well, this isn't fair because I don't know Mike that well
It's
yet.
okay.
Right,
You can do the
But let me look.
surface,
Yeah. We can just go surface for Mike.
Yeah.
Or what you've picked up on so far.
Yeah, so far. Yeah.
Yeah. I like reading people, so I'm gonna go a little
she's good
below
at
the
that.
surface.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. Two parents that are in the field.
Yeah.
see the
I get read a lot.
option for Dave would be the basic option would be golden retriever, but I'm not going with that
Oh,
because
see,
I feel like it could be
I love this, Avery. I love
What?
I love where you're going because everyone always says golden retriever, Dave, big dumb golden retriever. That's what I get.
Tongue down, just looking at you. Like,
Yep. That's what I get all the time.
ball.
no. I feel as I
She's gonna defend me, dude.
as
She's
I'm
gonna
looking
defend
at the picture, I think Dave that you are a border collie.
Border collie's
Ooh.
great. Border collie's great.
I love that.
I think that
love border collies.
I think you're the perfect mix of like kindness and strength, and I think that that's a border collie. I think you could totally be a border collie.
Congratulations, man.
I love
That's
you.
amazing.
Thank you so much. That's the
Wow.
that's like such a compliment.
That's great. I love border collies.
Mike.
What about
you
Mike?
Are giving
Sheepoo.
No. That's Teddy.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Okay, again, I don't know you very well yet,
okay.
Yeah.
but I'm kind of getting beagle vibes.
Ooh, a beagle. What's the vibe? Why
Yeah,
is that
what
a
is
vibe?
I
Like a
don't
good
know,
old boy.
I feel like beagles.
Good old pal.
I feel like beagles are really good, like just like listeners, and I mean you've been listening a lot this
Good.
podcast, obviously, but
Read.
also I feel like beagles are very smart, and you seem like you're someone like who like takes in the information,
this.
then like processes and asks.
Yeah.
That's a great
You seem
read.
like you're a processor.
Whoa. That's a great read, honestly.
She's been this
For
way.
both.
She's been this way.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And thank you. That's all.
That's
That was great.
that's so kind. Those are great
Yeah.
reads.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, my
I feel
small
great.
internet expertise.
Yeah, that was very good. That was very good.
Do you want to give a breed for Avery?
No, I think she got it.
Yeah,
I think she got it.
I think so.
Whatever's the brightest one.
Yeah.
Whatever's the
I'll
one
say
that,
that's
whatever's the one that
my
inspires.
my
the most.
cousin. They just got a puppy. Long hair wiener dog.
Oh my
Look
gosh.
who it is.
Oh my gosh. It's my guy, Brent.
We're not live, are we?
We're live, buddy.
We're live on the air.
Brent, we were going over what Avery thinks if we were dogs, what dogs would we be?
Oh, what'd she say?
I got a border collie.
Border collie?
Beagle.
Okay.
Not bad.
All right.
And she read us perfectly.
Two of her favorites.
Perfect. Perfect.
I looked up a chart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm surprised she knew various dog types. You know,
I looked up.
you could have both been a multi Schnauzer.
Brent, while I got you here, man, what are you most excited for this month, dude, with this premiere? Are we looking forward to it? How are we feeling? What's going on in your heart and your mind?
I'm excited. It's first time experience, first time being a dad, seeing something like this. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to soak it in. Just go in and let it come to me.
Yes,
Wow.
sir. Yes,
But
sir.
it's been great watching you guys, watching everyone that's part of this film, excited, talking about it, promoting it. It's getting real. So
Yeah. I think it'd be hard to say who's the biggest fan of Avery, if it's you or Renee. But I like to since I have you on here, what is it about Avery you think that makes her so special and significant, and obviously warms the hearts of everyone that comes up like in contact with her? But specifically, like, what makes her her?
her entire life, she just wherever she goes, she always shines, but she shines in a way from loving on other people, right? So you saw that, I could give examples of her life, but since we're here promoting and talking about this amazing project, it was like when we were in the courthouse on a lunch break, and she ends up giving a handwritten note to everyone, right? This is a part of the cast and production team. And that's totally Avery. Like, we never told her to do that. We didn't teach her to do that. It just comes from within. So
Wow.
You saw it. You felt right.
Oh man, you're gonna listen back to this and just hear me weeping about how great your daughter is for 45 minutes now. Yeah, I was telling Avery how yeah, just from immediate contact, how exactly what you're saying is true. She was a huge heart, but in service to everyone that's around her, and how that's just a God-given thing. When you see it, you know it, and I just think it's so important that she keeps being a vessel for storytelling through what God is sending her, the stories that He sends her to tell, and that if she needs anything, I will be there to assist that in any way. She is. I'm a huge fan, and yeah, Avery. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, she just changed my heart and inspired me. At the time I was 32. And she was 15, and I learned from her how important it is to be present and how you can open your heart and share with people and do it through telling story. And I watched her warm the hearts of like people who, you just didn't expect. So it's just a beautiful thing to be around. It's like seeing a comet in the sky. You just want to like get closer to it. She's just incredible. You know it, Brent. I mean, I'm at a loss. I don't know. She's one of the most incredible individuals I've ever met. Yeah.
Well, there are times inside the vessel of the home that you do want to get away from the comment, just so you know.
I can't imagine though.
She wants to get away from the sun sometimes.
Right.
That's the mother and the father.
Right. Man. Dude, I can't wait to spend time.
An absolute normal teenage girl.
Yeah. I believe it. I can't wait to hang with you guys. I just can't wait to get out there and be with you guys again and spend time and share this story together. We get to watch it together.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll repeat what we did over Christmas, right? That was great.
Man, Brent had the coolest little wine presentation for us. We had gifted bottles that were all specific to who we were as people.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
It was the coolest thing.
Ugh.
It was the coolest thing. Hanging with the Dunns, man. The coolest thing.
Beautiful. Yeah, yours was a Coppola, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yours the Dave's family.
That's right.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You're part of Dave's family.
I remember.
I still have the bottles.
You still have them?
Yeah, I kept them because they're memorable.
See,
that's awesome.
Any questions for Brent, Mike? Well, you got him. This is the father of Avery right here.
You know what?
This is the man who made her.
Here's good. And therapy, right?
Yes, and therapy related.
How about what's just man, what?
How about fatherhood?
How about I was going there. Because my brother just had a baby girl. What's what do you think's if you give one advice to like a new father of a baby girl, what's one thing you can give them?
Wow. That's heavy. I wanted to make a joke, but okay, I should be serious here in the moment.
Go ahead.
You can do both.
We'll take both.
All right, advice, keep them off TikTok.
There you go. That's good advice.
Yeah, it's like was it Chris Rock? He used to say one line. Now it's keep them off TikTok. But for our viewers, listeners, we'd say truly give every moment you can, be present, make those sacrifices. Don't be afraid of letting them believe in themselves when they're little, right? I mean, Avery, when it started, she was 2, 3, 4 years old, and she will tell you, and Dave, it won't be hard for you to see this, but I made sure that she thought she was the most amazing, talented singer in the world, performer, got her a microphone. When we go to friends' homes, I'd say, hey, Avery wants to do a song for you. And I would get her to be brave and do a song because, it's a lot easier when you're little to fall. Yeah. It's like snow skiing, whatever. And so she would perform for friends. She would try anything. She was fearless. And I think that helped her to be fearless now. We get a lot more scared when we become adults. We get less vulnerable. We don't want to fail. And so when they're little, they'll try almost anything. So just be there and take off work, do whatever you can to be present as much as possible.
Thank you, Brent.
Beautiful.
And then be ready to be humbled. Be ready to be humbled. 'Cause you don't know. You don't know.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Brent.
Great.
You're the best, dude.
Amazing, man.
Avery, to sign us off.
Yeah.
I mean, why? I don't even know what to say. Where do we go watch Wayward Kin?
Yeah, let her do the pitch.
Yeah. Let's get the best pitch we
Dave
can
can.
because I struggle with this. Pitch Wayward Kin to the people and give them a message from you.
Me?
Yeah. No, you. The star of the show.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, I have a question. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
go.
When this is compiled, is this like you listen to it or you see it? Because I see videos of you on your podcast.
Yeah, they're gonna see you. They're gonna see Mike and me.
We got a nice camera angle for us.
Yes.
We have you on the phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it's gonna be good.
It'll
It's
be
gonna
good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. But yes, we'll have
It'll be both of
visual,
us.
No, I totally
and
trust-
audio.
Totally trust the vision. Just wanted to check. Okay. Anyway, so what do you want me to do?
If you told me, I wouldn't have dressed like I work for the studio.
We've got you on the
Like on
payroll.
the finance stuff. Yeah, no, I just came for my son's soccer banquet, so we had
Oh,
to,
beautiful.
dress up, do our part.
Tell Jackson we say hello.
Okay, Wayward Kin.
So you want me to pitch to Wayward?
Your best
Sorry.
pitch right here.
To come to the premiere.
to come to the premieres of Wayward Kin.
Okay. I feel like I already.
You
I already said a lot of-
You're right.
This is
But
just
we're signing off.
this is just
We're
for
signing
fun.
off.
This is just
Or
for fun.
you know what? How about if you want to leave something to the people at home?
Oh, this
Your
is
last
even better.
word.
This is like so Avery. If you were to leave, like as if you're writing them a note for the people who may be listening. This is your Avery note to the people.
Okay. My Avery note to the people.
Dear people,
Dear people.
Uh,
Wait, I can't say in the okay. Dear people, I hope that you all come see Wayward Kin and find something special within it, and that everyone comes home telling a different interpretation and story of what they saw. And I hope you love it and see all the beautiful work that was done to make it happen.
boom.
Sincerely, XOXO Avery.
Thanks. All right, that was perfect. Jackson, we see you. We see you over there.
Get the whole fam out.
Hey, pal. How's it
Jackson.
going? This is perfect. We need Renee, and then we got the whole family. This is perfect.
It's out
we
in the
get this
car.
in?
Just
She's in
give
the
her
car.
a
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh.
Here she comes.
This is a podcast for the movie.
Yeah.
Say hi to
Jackson, you excited?
people.
Yes, I'm very excited for the movie.
Oh man.
You know what it's called.
I do.
This is the greatest. Jack, this is the
Wayward
best.
Kin, Wayward-
There it is.
There we
You
go.
got it.
Wayward win.
No, not wind. Not wind. Man, this is the perfect picture right here. We just need Renee. Avery, we love you. I love you so much. And just can't wait to hang with you guys in a few weeks
Can't wait to meet y'all.
at the premiere. Mikey will be there.
Yep.
You're coming?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm there.
he'll be there.
I got to see it. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Need to.
Okay.
We'll be there. But
Good. We look forward to meeting you guys.
You
Or
too.
Meeting you and seeing you again, Dave.
that's right. I'll be back. But I love you guys. Thank you so much, Avery. Guys, if you're watching this, run, don't walk to whatever Avery's in the future. You won't be disappointed. Yeah, love you, kid. Can't wait to see you guys.
Love you.
All right,
Bye,
bye.
guys.
That's the You Are Here podcast.
Well, we got to do reads. Oh wait, no, wait, I just ruined it. I ruined it.
You ruined it all, Dave.
That's all right.
But it's all right.
That's
we
the
can
You and Your
zoom out. That's the You and Your
podcast.
podcast. My name's Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another. Boom.
Boom.